say, baby, I had to mention that if you were a star, you'd be the one I'm searching for. All the girls, they got attention, but I just always feel like they're in need of something you got. Obvious you're pretty, heard that you're...
Hey y'all, welcome back to another video from your girl. Today I'm going to be installing this 26-inch Honeyed Blis M hairline 13 by 6 lace frontal wig in 250% density, and these are all of the goodies that they put in the bag. And of course, this is the wig herself. She is a 13 by 6 lace frontal, like I said. It has a elastic band in the back so that you can adjust it to your preferred tightness or looseness. So I'm just putting the wig on and getting a feel for it, making sure I don't need to do any more plucking or anything. This wig did come pre-bleached. The knots are pre-bleached, and it's also pre-plucked. So I didn't have to do anything. And it also comes with this cute little widow's peak, which I think is so cute, and it makes the wig look so natural. So then I just take the wig off and I'm putting some makeup. This is some cream foundation, the Ruby Kisses cream foundation. And I like to use this to put inside of the lace before I actually install the wig. So for me personally, I did feel like the widow's peak came down a little bit too far on my forehead. So I just took a little bit of the edge of it and I just kind of pulled it out so that it could fit my hairline better. So here I'm just cutting the little ear tabs, or I'm just tracing out the little ear part so that it can fit on my head and fit behind my ear. I typically just kind of cut now at this point. I kind of know like where to cut because I've been doing so many wigs. But if you are new to it or if you're a beginner, you can try to trace it out with like your fingernail or a comb or something like that, and then cut around that if that makes it a little bit easier. And now I'm just taking some alcohol on my edges. I am going to be using the lace tape to install this wig today that came with the wig. So you literally just peel the backing off of one of the sides of the tape, and then you press it into your skin, and then after that you just peel off the rest of the backing and you put the lace into the tape. Super easy, super simple. And I really like this method because it's a really good method for beginners, and it's actually pretty strong, y'all. For this to be like a skin lace type of tape, it's actually strong and it holds the lace in place. And one thing I can recommend is when you remove the tape from your skin, you should use some type of like oil or something to really remove it, because I've tried to remove it in the past with no oil or nothing, and it'll like pull the little hairs around your edges. So just be careful with that and use a oil or just some type of something so that it makes the removal process easier. So right here I'm just cutting the excess lace off, and I'm cutting around it in the shape of the hairline. And this has been my holy grail to install my wigs. This is the Erica J Super Melted Grip Spray. And I'm just using this on the hairline to actually melt the lace. And I avoid putting it on the area with the tape because that'll actually make the lace lift. So just avoid that area. And then I'm just tying everything down with an elastic band. And then I go in and I put some more of that spray on the areas where the tape was, while I have the elastic band on, so that it doesn't lift too quickly before I could even put the elastic band down, if that makes sense. So of course, no wig is a wig without getting it flat. I'm just taking some She Is Bomb wax stick, and I just like to section off the top of my hair, and then I put some of the wax stick on the root, and then I go over it with my Andes hot comb. So after elastic band was on for at least like maybe 10 minutes, I like to go ahead and double melt my lace. I like to melt it again. So I'm just going back in with the Erica J Super Melty Grip Spray, spraying that on the lace, and then tying it down with an elastic band. So the wig did come pre-straightened, but I did want to go ahead and get some of these kinks out from, of course, when it was in the box. So I'm just re-flat ironing it, and I'm using my Babyliss Pro flat irons. I will link these in the description box down below, but these are my favorite flat irons. I love these flat irons with a passion. They are so good for wigs, quick weaves, and just hair in general. I don't really recommend them on natural hair because yeah, girl, your curl pattern gonna be gone. Learn from me, but they are really good for, like, I guess false hair, and I mean, you can use it on your natural hair because I do, but you know, I just wouldn't recommend it. And this hair was so extremely silky. I don't know if it's the processing with the coloring or if it's just some super silky hair or what, but this hair was bomb, like bomb AF. 10 out of 10 recommended, especially the color. This is actually, I want to say, one of my favorite colors I've ever had on myself. It's just such a pretty ombre golden honey brown. But right here I'm just taking some hairspray and I'm just using that to comb up my edges to give it that fresh perm look. So then I like to take some cream foundation again and put this on the lace. I like to do this because not only does it like blend the color with my skin, it also gets rid of like that shininess from the lace spray. And of course, to finish things off, I take my LA Girl Pro Concealer. This is in the shade Warm Honey. And I'm using a slanted angle brush to trace out my part so that it could be super crisp. So this is the end of the video, and I really hope you guys enjoyed it. This wig turned out so pretty. It's just so beautiful. I love it so much. I love the color. I love the quality of the hair. Just everything about it. 10 out of 10 would most definitely recommend. If y'all are interested in purchasing this wig, I will leave the link to it in my description box down below. Again, this wig is by Ali Pearl Hair. This is their 26-inch Honeyed Bliss wig in 250% density, and it has a 13x6 lace on it. So click the link in my description box if y'all are interested in purchasing. If you can, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and turn on post notifications so you can always be notified anytime your girl posts a video. And yeah, I'm gonna catch y'all in the next one. Bye.